Matin vahucht agus falchtje gan lesson show. Good morning to you and welcome to this lesson. Today we're going to take a look at two little sounds in Gaelic that can be difficult to understand, to decode, based on how they're written. How they sound and how they're written are very, very different. And once you're familiar with these sounds and you acquire them and they're very natural to you, then you'll be able to understand a lot more of what you hear. Okay, gleva, let's jump right in. So we have two sounds here, starting with the ID ending. And although it may not look like it, this sounds like ch. Sometimes it sounds like itch. Sometimes it's just ch. Itch, itch. Yeah. Again, you wouldn't tell that. You couldn't tell that from just the ID. Itch, itch. And this can be a kind of a fun sound. Once you get used to it, it might be hard to make this sound first 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. You know, everyone has their own speed that they're going at. But once this becomes more natural to you, once you're more comfortable with the sound, itch could be kind of nice feeling. Yeah. Okay. So let's look at some examples of itch in action. Let's not continue along that joke at all. All right. Gosh. Okay. Mochadich. There it is. Mochadich. Mochadich. Yeah. Itch. Mochadich. Mochadich. Gleva. And then the next one. H me. H me. There it is. H me. H me. And this means I will go. This is a really handy little phrase to have. So if you don't have it yet, take it. Get used to it, you know, absorb it, acquire it. It's really, really useful. H me. H me a Glasgow. I'll go to Glasgow. H me a Ganachin. I'll go to Edinburgh. H me a Canada. H me a Japan. H me Australia, H me a Boston, H me a Los Angeles, you know, H me. H me, H me, H me. Gleva, H me. So there's the ch. And then this word here, this is a bonus grammar point for you. Edigich, edigich, there it is. Edigich, edigich, edigich. And this means of money. Usually it's written a little differently. EAD, etiquette, etiquette. However, it changes to etigich when it's of money. Yeah, so when we combine it with little words like tor or moran, these mean lots or many, a large amount, right? Tor etigich, moran etigich. Bikan, a little bit, right? A little bit of money. Bikan edigich. Bikan edigich. Yeah. So there's your bonus grammar point. Of money. Itch changes a little bit. The genitive. Ooh, big and spooky. Okay, so these are our IDs. Itch, 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 itch. Excellent. Excellent. So over here now, we're going to do SR. And what this sounds like is STR. It doesn't look like it. There's a hidden T there. Now, there is a Gaelic dialect, I believe, that doesn't do the T. I learned to use the T. I've heard mostly that T in there. So you can never be wrong to use the T. Insert the T here. That being said, if you're picking up the Gaelic of a local area, always go with what the locals say. You know, how they speak. Always model your own Gaelic on that. Okay, Maha. So, with this T, stron, stron, stronvik, stronvik, stron. Gleva. Stron skonjal. It's an excellent nose. Gleva, nose, Maha. Not a hose, it's a nose. Oh, goodness. and then little. Stronvik. 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 Kleva. And next we have a struag. This means flowing or streaming. Okay, maha. Bikan ushka. Yeah, oh, gleva. Glevria. Glevria. A struag. There's the T. A struag. A struag. Hanawe na struag. The river's flowing. Struag. A struag. There's the T again. Stron. Struag. What about this one? Strachen. Strachen. Just to make it everything clear here. Street. Strach is a street. Strachen. Streets. Oh, another bonus grammar point for you. Plural endings. Kleva. Strachen. Maha. Strachen. Strachen. Streets. And then nastrachen. The streets. Nastrachen. Nastrachen. Hanastrachen trang. Hanastrachen trang. The streets are busy. Yeah, just like that. Nastrachen. Another good high frequency word here. Yeah, there we go. Side streets. Gleva. Okay, Skanyal. So, just to recap, SR in the dialects I'm familiar with and how I was taught has a T sound. Stronvik. A struag. Nastrachen. Notice, what's this? There's an itch in there too. Itchy streets. Nastrachen. Strachen. Strach, more like a just actually ch, because it's the A sound, not itch, but A. There we go. Strachen. Nastrachen. Yeah. Maybe that's our most valuable word here because we get both sounds within it. Nastrachen. Nastrachen. Gleva. And then coming over here, ID sounds. Mocharich. H mi. Tor edigich. Moran edigich. Bikan edigich. Yeah. Gleva. So these two sounds are small, but they'll help you sharpen the accuracy of your spoken Gaelic. And then help you understand what you hear much more quickly. Yeah, in my experience and in the experience of many, many other learners, when we're still tuning our ear to the song of Gaelic, we don't hear every single sound within a word. We hear what we're ready for. Our mind always takes in what it's ready for. We can't rush it. We can't force anything. That's why certain things take longer to learn for everyone. Really, certain things just take a while to really sink in, to become natural. Just keep giving yourself the practice. Keep giving yourself the repetition and it will sink in one day. Anyway, I found that we don't always hear all the sounds in a word. We think we do, but we don't. So when we call attention to them, like this, like we've done here, your mind knows to kind of listen for them now. Yeah. So your speaking will sharpen. Your accuracy of your speaking will sharpen, and then your listening will be stronger too. Gleva. If you want to hear both these sounds in the context of a story, which is always a good idea, because then you're learning grammar patterns and vocabulary and the sounds all within a narrative. Our minds love stories and narratives. I invite you to watch my video Fashnioch nan Strachen, Prophecy of the Streets. It's my Samhain video this year. So there are two versions, the foundational version and then the intermediate version. The intermediate version is a bit more complex, while the foundational version is more straightforward. It's a bit simpler. So whichever one meets your Gaelic where it is at the moment. Gleva, you'll understand a bit more about this fella here, Conyach Ower, our Fisichel our seer from Lewis, the person who could tell the future. Yeah, Gleva. So you can learn all about Conyach Ower and a Fashnioch, a prophecy that actually came true in Scotland. Okay, Gleva, thanks for joining me. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, a lovely weekend, and I'll see you in another video. All right. Chitty chitty. Beanach lecht.